Welcome to TwoSplit. Today we are looking at something from OnePlus. Now you may have heard of OnePlus. They make flagship phones at a decent price. Well, at least supposedly affordable with all the kinks and specs. But we're not looking at the phone today. They also make headphones. So they have a series called the Bullets Wireless, and they made a version 2. And we have it here today. So if you want to see what comes in the box, there's an unboxing video you can check out later on the channel. But we're just going to go straight into the headphones. Now they're wireless headphones, but they're not truly wireless headphones because they still have the bit that goes sort of around your neck. So let's talk design. Let's compare what's different between the first version and the second version. So the loop around the ear is still the same, but there are a few changes. So first things off the bat, they have taken off the wings. There used to be wings here to help you fit into the tip of your ears. But now they've just redesigned them ergonomically so they sit in better. I've tried them, they are super comfortable. These housings, they're magnetic. So when you take them apart, they connect to whatever device you've connected to before. And when you put them back together, it pauses whatever you're playing, which I think is a really cool trick. And it also makes it convenient to hold when it's around your neck. And also the casing, the housing around the earbuds are slightly bigger. And that's because they have a 3-unit driver now in there. So basically a cleaner sound stage. Now because this has a loop around your neck, so carrying it, you're less worried that these are gonna fly out of your ears, right? And the magnetic clasp just makes it convenient. It's there, the music pause. Once you take them apart and you put them in the ear, they immediately reconnect and they start playing. So you can easily forget this is dangling around your neck because the design is so cool, and this is not rigid at all like some of those other around the neck style ones that you feel that this one just sort of, you know, it's so mushy and it's just really well designed. It's very comfortable, but they aren't truly wireless. You got to keep that in mind, you know, because if you're into complete freedom of nothing around, if it disturbs your neck or maybe you have long hair or something, I don't know, maybe that might be a problem for you. But I wore these around for 2 days straight. I felt nothing, you know, I barely noticed they were there. I think it was really cool in terms of comfort. There's a shortcut button on the battery loop. So what this button does is really cool. Because it has Bluetooth 5.0, you can connect to 2 devices at the same time. Yeah, not new. A lot of Bluetooth 5.0 headphones do that. But this button just helps you switch quickly. If you double tap them, you can go from one device to the next device. So you're listening to a song on your phone and you want to go back to your laptop, you just double tap it and you go over there. I think more headphones should figure out how to do this because it's a really convenient trick. The carrying case, the silicone Pac-Man-like case, is still here. It's a bit finicky, I'm gonna tell you right now, because you look at this and you're like, how am I gonna squash that in here? But trust me, when you start putting it in, it folds in. I can't explain it. You gotta try it to understand what I'm saying. But it's a really cool touch. So let's talk about power. So the old ones came with 7 hours, which is decent, you know, if you're flying to London. But if you're going to Japan or Australia, depending on where you live, you're gonna need to recharge in between. The new ones come with double that. They come with 14 hours of battery life. And that's pretty impressive. And what's even more impressive is that you can get 10 hours of those off 10 minutes of charge with their signature warp charge. I mean, they went from fast charge, quick charge to surge charge, I think, and then to a warp charge. A warp charge is awesome. Just put it in, go brush your teeth, come back. You're ready to go at least 10 hours. I think everything should be warp charge. I think, like, you know, my car should be warp petrol. Just, I'm good to go. Let's go over to how they sound. Because of those drivers I talked about earlier in the housing, they're able to separate sound frequencies much better. So it gives you a really clean sound stage, and the bass feedback is awesome. And this is primarily because these headphones support something called aptX HD. aptX is the format that allows wireless transmission of music, you know, across frequencies. So the problem generally when you're transmitting music is that you will lose data. It gets meshed up along the way. Every transmission requires a bandwidth, and the more you try to push through that bandwidth, it can get jumbled up in the process, just like your internet. However, aptX compresses the audio so that it can travel cleanly across that bandwidth and deliver to the sound, which is your headphones, supposedly giving you CD quality. At least that's what Qualcomm claims. Now, aptX HD is a higher version, so instead of delivering at 16-bit byte rate, it takes it all the way up to 24-bit byte rate at, I think, 48 kilohertz per second. So basically, it's cleaner, it's better. I think we're still a long way off from getting the clarity of a wired headphone, but these are pretty good. You know, they're really close. If you're not an audiophile, you probably wouldn't notice much of a difference, but they are really good. So we talked about the design, which I like. The ergonomics are great, they fit in the ear, it's comfortable. We talked about the upgrades to the version 1. They put in, it has a 3 model sound driver. They've taken out the wingtips to make it ergonomically sit in your ear better, and it comes with extra tips in the box, so you can pretty much find if you have really big ear holes. Some people have really big ear holes, you know, so get a better seal for that excellent bass feedback. And what else do I like? I like the switch button, which makes it convenient to switch between either your PC or 2 phones or whatever it is you're connected to using Bluetooth 5.0. Battery life is awesome. 14 hours is excellent. I think it'll last you pretty much any journey. I used it for almost 2 days. I didn't have to charge it up until later this evening. Like I said earlier, it does have some drawbacks. It's not all perfect and rosy. One of them would be it's not waterproof. Yeah, it's not, because this big ass USB, I don't know if they could do it or not. See, there's a USB charger right there. So, you know, that thing is not designed to be in the water. So don't dunk it. If you have an Apple device, I wouldn't advise you buy them because they don't support AAC. So it'll probably just bump down your audio to SBC standard tech. I'm not going to try to explain all that. Don't worry about it. That's a different video. But anyway, they don't support AAC, so you won't get as good as a quality when you're listening to a device that supports aptX HD, which most of the new Android devices support. Some people still have a problem with this around their neck. So if you're looking for true wireless experience, this isn't you want only in your ear tap. Some people prefer this because pushing against their ear, you know, your ears, the bone conduction, you can hear every tap, and sometimes that's gonna be irritating, but it's okay for some people. So it depends on what kind of person you are. So if you are someone who doesn't mind something around your neck, likes great sound stage, good bass feedback, but doesn't like jumping in water with their headphones, this one's perfect for you. However, if you do want that total freedom wireless and you have over $100 to spare, maybe you should buy something else. But do I think these are worth $100? 36K? Absolutely. I think they are. The sound, I was very impressed across the different genres I listened to. The bass feedback was just enough not to drown out the vocals. So yeah, I think they sort of got it much better than the first version. That's it for the review, but short review for the OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2, version 2. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. It really helps us with the channel. It is free content anyway, so it encourages us to do more. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys in the next one. Take care. I did listen to Pasuma. I did. Don't judge me. I listened to everything.